What's going on, everybody? What is up, guys? I made the spiciest steak ever and ate it. Let's check it out.
This is something. Let me tell you the story about the worst day of my life.
The worst day of his life. This guy really made guga. Made the spiciest steak ever and ate it.
This is something no one shall ever try. Most importantly, I believe no one shall have access to what I got. You see, I first met David and I thought he was going to be a great friend. Well, it turned out he was. Because we made a great video together for my Guga channel. That's where I go to all restaurants and try new things. But then he told me he's a personal friend with Ed. This guy, he's the creator of the Carolina Reaper, which used to be the record holder of the world's hottest pepper. But this man didn't stop it there. Because in 2023, he created Pepper X. It is officially the hottest pepper in the planet, surpassing the Carolina Reaper by a lot. But he didn't give me Pepper X to try. He did much worse.
Ed.
Hey, what's up, brother? How are you?
I'm doing well, man. Spicy.
This guy's almost so spicy.
What is this?
That is Pepper X oil.
Pepper X oil. So how afraid should I be with this?
You should be very afraid.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Well, it is an extract of the oil from Pepper X, which is currently the Guinness World Record at 2.69 billion.
Wow.
So comparing it to a pepper that is, say, 100,000 Scoville or maybe a 500,000 Scoville, you're talking roller skates to space shuttles, okay? There is no comparison.
So after that crazy interaction with Ed, I thought this was not safe. But Dave went ahead and tried one drop.
Oh my God. All right, here we go.
Why are you laughing? It's funny.
No
Or is
way.
it immediate?
It's so immediate.
Really?
It's so immediate. Everything just goes nuts. I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling bad right now.
What you are about to see should never be replicated, even if you are a spice lover, as it is the world's spiciest steak ever. And here's David and Ed's gift to me, an entire collection of Pepper X extract. One of these vials is enough, but we're taking things to a whole nother level. Let me remind you that this is not for sale. You can't get it anywhere else, but with the man himself. To describe the smell of this thing is impossible. The Pepper X itself measures 2.69 million Scoville heat units. This is the extract, which is way hotter. The smell alone that is coming out of this thing will put you out. And this is how I'm gonna be using it. I first went ahead and grabbed a rib roast. To keep things fair, I went ahead and split it in half so that we can age it in two specific things. The first one, something you are familiar with, sriracha. It is a spicy chili sauce, bright red, and the spiciness level on this one is not that bad, which is about 1,000 to 2,500 Scoville units.
Sriracha's
this
cool.
one is
I
pretty
like it.
straightforward. I'm just making sure that I cover
Pretty
the entire
straightforward.
steak with it, because
Spicy
once that's
still,
done,
but
into my dry
that's
ager
spicy.
it goes, as this will be the control. Because now is where the worst day
Bro.
of my life
Looking at that sriracha steak, low key, I want sriracha with steak now.
It goes, as this will be the control, because now is where the worst day of my life began. I first started with a tray with a simple parchment paper on top. Lay down the beef and make sure to use extra glove because
Meaty.
one was not gonna do the trick. I started by adding the drops. Little by little, the smell started getting to all of us. This is extremely powerful. As you can clearly see, it looks like motor oil. So the idea was to spread a generous amount on top of it. And when I tell you I used every single vial, I mean it. I wanted to make sure that we're gonna feel this flavor. And most importantly, at this stage, I was extremely naive, as I had no idea what I was gonna put myself through. Believe it or not, at this point, I was looking forward to trying this. So I went ahead and thought, you know what? Let's do something even crazier. And this is where things got even worse. As I had a few peppers laying down in my refrigerator, I got a hold of them, chopped them up real good, and from my previous experiment, I've learned something incredible, and that was to use seawater. So I got myself some again. Then I dunked all of the peppers in there. Not only the ones that I had chopped, but also many others. Every single pepper I had available went in. I mixed that up real good and it was now ready. But with other experiments, there was one thing I must do, and that was to oxygenate the water. This brings out even more spiciness. And remember, since this is seawater, it is nice and salty, which will allow this water to penetrate deeply into the meat. Once that was done, I removed the bubblers and inside I went with the meat. This is something you will never see again, as I'm basically creating the world's most spiciest steak ever. Even if you try to do this, you can't, but I don't understand why anyone would, as I'll be oxygenating this water every other day, putting myself through pain, and also in the end having to throw my dry ager away, because this is literally the worst experiment of my life. Once the time is up, I took it out and take a closer look. You can clearly see what is happening. Everything penetrated deeply inside of the meat, and the smell of spiciness has duplicated tremendously. When I took it off the container, this is what I was left with. It is as spicy as it gets. The smell is unbearable. It's also slightly slimy, and it feels like it even cooked the steak because it's quite firm. Now, usually when you age something in seawater, it's the complete opposite. Things get softer. Not this one. It literally looks like it preserved the steak quite well, but I learned in the future that this was not the case. And like every aging experiment, one thing I must do is remove all of the outer crust. So I quickly went through that and it gave me a little bit of hope, as I can see some pinkness inside. You can clearly see it. This is what I was left with. And believe me when I tell you, this one was still smelling like a nightmare. But remember that we're not done yet, as I also had the sriracha one. This one, on the other hand, was smelling wonderful. And that was until I took a closer look. Because check it out. This is the blood that comes out of the steak, and the sriracha cooked it. So I went ahead and started removing the whole thing, making sure that I was gonna leave this steak nice and clean. And once I was done, check it out. This is what I was left with. A steak that has been aged in sriracha. For some reason, spicy things actually cook the steaks. It is firmer, but at least the smell of this one smelled great. Because once I was done with all of the trimming, here I have both steaks. If you take a closer look, you have no idea what you're in for, because they just look normal. And to keep it that way, I kept the seasoning real simple. A generous amount of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper. At this stage, I started laughing at myself. Why am I putting black pepper? It makes no sense. But we're gonna do it anyway, because now that I have them ready, just in case things turn out south, I decided to go ahead and make an awesome side dish. And this one will please everyone, as the first thing to do is to make a cook and let some chicken first. That cooked grill, select my wireless thermometers. As now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to grill, so let's do it.
Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Maeve. You can keep going. And here we got our beautiful steaks with a nice side dish and my new best friend. Well, maybe not.
Thought we were friends.
Yeah, but you brought me something.
Dude, you want something crazy.
Leo, are you okay?
Guga, I see milk on the table. I know what I'm in for. It's gonna be something spicy, and I'm not ready.
I'm very nervous. I'm extremely terrified right now.
Guga, you use words like it makes you feel terrified. That doesn't make me happy. This doesn't make me want to eat this. So this is why the studio has been smelling bad this last
This is
couple weeks?
not going to be enjoyable, Leo. This is not going to be enjoyable. But nevertheless, we're going to give it a fair try, and we're going to let you guys know how it actually tastes. With all that being said, let's go for it, all right? So here you go, David. You are our guest. Take that one, Mr. Leo, please. Yes, let's see. Well, it smells very good. What does it smell like, David?
Oh, smells like maybe sriracha?
You can tell.
I think so.
Oh.
It smells like death, bro.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
Oh, that's delicious.
Yeah, love it.
Delicious on he spit.
Got a little bit like sriracha vinegary-ness on the back, but it's not spicy. Or it's not hot or killing me at all.
I mean, I think the steak is amazing. I don't really taste the sriracha. I love the crust. It's still very juicy, but not too much sriracha. Like, I don't feel the spice.
Yeah, I feel a little bit, David. You are insane. You feel nothing? I feel a little tingly in my mouth. Do you feel a little tingly?
No, I don't. It's not tingling, but I get like hints of acidity in the back.
Don't listen to these two. They have no sense of taste in their mouth anymore, everybody. I feel a little bit of tanginess, very vinegary taste on this one here as well. I like it.
No, it tastes good.
No, it tastes great.
All right, before we go to the next steak, which I'm extremely terrified, let's go ahead and try the side dish.
Side dish looks good.
Yes, my bro, try.
Blame this is
What is it?
It tastes great. I like the combo with the rice. It's more of a key.
like a fire.
You ready for the next one?
I'm ready. Let's do
All
it.
right, now this time around, make sure you cheer us.
For sure.
Don't forget to
Let
cheer,
me not mess
all
up
right?
on that.
All right, very good. And then, Leo, are you ready for it?
Bro, that looks deadly. Bro, this
Smell, I want to know your honest opinion here.
Smells like pepper X.
It smells like pepper X,
This is like the most intense smell I've ever had on a piece of meat.
but it's not just the smell. It's like it's coming over here through my throat.
Wow.
It's making my throat itchy. Like, I don't know. Why would someone do this? Like, it makes absolutely no sense. Don't. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Holy.
Holy shit. Oh, I cannot. I can't. Woo! Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is so bad.
My tongue is an inferno right now. Like,
This is by far. Ooh. It's one of those that you need actual refreshment.
how do you feel?
Oh, it just feel better.
That's the spiciest thing we've ever eaten. It's still building.
What the hell?
That mic is cooked for sure.
Oh my God. Are you okay?
No, that's bad. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, hit that thumbs up. This is the worst steak of my life. As bad as it gets, it is extremely spicy. I can no longer feel my mouth, the roof of my mouth, everything is completely gone.
Bruh.
You've done it. Congratulations. Anybody ask me what is the worst steak you ever had in your life? You took the crown. Guys, go check out
Damn.
David's video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's not that bad for you, huh?
Bro, shut up, bro. Let's end this video. I need to go.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, you should subscribe. I'll see you guys next time, everybody. Wow, I want some
Let's
more.
get out of here, bro.
I want some more milk, bro. Everybody.
That guy's just chilling. Y'all notice? He's just chilling. He's just laughing at them. That's crazy. Like, what's the word? What's the word? Like, he could just, like, what's the word? Resistance, like, tolerance level. His tolerance level, either he's good at hiding it, but I could just tell, nah, he's not hiding it, bro. He's straight. He said, this ain't nothing. These guys are dying, bro.